So Marvel Rivals Season 1 just dropped and, yeah, it's official. This game isn't going anywhere. In its 0th season, Rivals was able to keep 95% of its player count, which is actually a ridiculous feat when looking at how live services usually live or die by those crucial first weeks. This is probably the most successful hero shooter since OG Overwatch came out in 2016. But while that game is literally collapsing under the weight of its own bullshit, Rivals is thriving. I'm not surprised. I love this game, and Season 1 is making it even better, from a gameplay and gooning perspective. This game is making banger decision after banger decision. To start, let's look at the monetization. I cannot believe I am playing a live service game by NetEase that is this generous when it comes to all the cosmetics. The only thing I paid for this season was the $5 battle pass, and through it, I got all these awesome skins and even enough currency to get the anti-venom skin for free. Quotations. It's amazing how much value I feel like I've gotten from just spending $5 in this game. And I haven't even finished the battle pass yet, but that's okay because there's no FOMO bullshit here. Once you buy the battle pass, you own it, forever. It makes buying it a no-brainer, because you're basically buying an amazingly priced bundle of skins you can unlock at any time. That's not even mentioning all the free skins. They gave out so many skins in this game's first month, some of which are more than just recolors. It makes the little time I invested in Rivals feel valued, because I know I can play at my own pace and be rewarded without having to no-life the game. It's even better in Season 1. Yeah, the Battle Pass is more expensive now, but holy crap, there are so many more skins and cosmetics that come with it. Finally, it doesn't feel like they're giving you all the shitty skins in the Battle Pass and then selling the actual thematic skins in the shop, like some games I know. Loki's skin is badass, and it would have definitely been a $20 skin in Overwatch. I mean, compare the content between Rivals' first real Battle Pass and the Season 14 Battle Pass in Overwatch 2. There's just no comparison. Another thing I want to touch on is the new content. Most live services these days aren't live services. They release a game unfinished and then take like 3 to 6 months to release one character and one map. This usually ends in most games death spiraling, as there's not enough new content to keep players engaged, thus leading to not enough players to justify making new content. Rivals is the first live service to understand that you cannot do this. If you're going to do something, do it right. Not only did the game release with 33 characters, some of which I haven't even properly gotten to yet, Season 1 is launching with 4 characters. Are you out of your mind? And the first 2 are, really well designed. Okay, that's the last joke I make about Sue Storm's ass. The best part is, these characters are just as broken as the main cast. Mr. Fantastic has funny noodle arm attacks and is a really cool mix between a tank and a DPS, throwing the 2-2-2 meta in the trash. Invisible Woman has a great team-up ability, has some great positioning, utility moves, and infinite invisibility, and an amazing ass. Human Torch is a great addition to the flight meta and is probably the worst one in the roster, despite being pretty good. And the Thing can just punch forever. Fucking broken. I don't think people understand how groundbreaking this is for the live service hero shooter genre. It took Overwatch 2, the supposed big daddy of live service shooters, 6 seasons to add that many characters. If they can keep this pace, Rivals is literally going to outpace Overwatch 2's character roster in 1 or 2 more seasons. That's the power of the fucking Chinese industrial machine. Holy crap, I'm so happy China is making media now. Give me all the content. I know I'm comparing Rivals way too much to Overwatch 2, but how am I not supposed to? It's like NetEase took a look at everything Overwatch 2 was doing wrong and said, nah, let's not do that. How many years has Overwatch had to perfect the formula, add characters, add maps, anything? This game has been around for almost a decade, and Marvel Rivals is showing it up in 1 month. All this comes together to show us one thing. This game is here to stay. Live services live and die by their player count and their content, and it seems like Marvel Rivals has players coming back consistently and has the right management to push content out at an insane pace. This game's potential is actually unbelievable to me. Imagine a few years down the line, when we have over 100 different heroes, tons of game modes, maps. I genuinely can see this game moving in the direction of Fortnite, where it just becomes this massive entertainment beast that greatly outgrows its hero shooter label. This thing is a money printer if they do this right. People love Marvel and they love good games. With good faith practices, people like me are going to feel compelled to keep coming back and spend money because they don't feel nickel and dimed at every turn. A few more gameplay related things I want to touch on. I really commend the Rivals team for actually taking player feedback into account. I feel like all the major characters that people were complaining about, like Hela and Hawkeye, got nerfed, while characters like Storm and Wolverine got the buffs they deserved. They aren't being as careful as the Overwatch team is, thank God, because Blizzard would have taken at least 6 months to get these changes through. It's impressive how balanced this game feels overall, despite how broken all the characters are. I never had that fuck moment for any of the heroes. They all feel counterable, and with these new buffs and nerfs, it's even better. Okay, the glazing is over. Here's a few things I don't like. This game has a lot of bots, like an annoying amount of them. I feel like every time I win, it's because I got a bot lobby, and every time I lose, it's because I played against real players. It makes it really difficult to get those satisfying moments where you're neck and neck with the other team. I think that's where these hero shooters shine, where you feel like you have to execute your role flawlessly to maintain control of an area, especially if you play a tank like I do. Also, I know a lot of you guys called me out on it in the last video, but I still miss role queue. The roles in this game are actually really flexible, so I understand why it's not here, but I like knowing I'm gonna be able to play as my main the whole game, and not be forced to switch because we have no strategists or something. Maybe have it in a competitive mode or a separate mode, I don't know. Also, they fired a bunch of people after their hugely successful launch. Not sure if this is an omen for money grubbing to come, but bad NetEase, bad. That's pretty much all I have to say on this. I am really happy with this game. I can't believe I'm saying this, but good job, NetEase. You were good this time. Sorry if I sound a little nasally in the recording. I'm a bit sick today, so bear with me. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. I post all the time. If you made it to the end of this video, comment, "It's Goonin' time." Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next week. Peace!